A guy I had met here at church was leading the men's ministry, and he and his wife invited my wife and I to join their life group. The main thing that we did was annually we would plan on inviting people to come to Sunrise, and then we reserved the pavilion at Collegedale, and we had a big picnic. So we would invite people that weren't part of the Adventist community or weren't a part of our life group to come to that, and it opened up a lot of opportunity for conversation about Jesus and what he did and the Adventist faith and what we believe and things like that. We also had several single mothers in our group, and we helped them with their houses. We'd come together and we'd have a work bee, and we'd work on one house and we'd go work on another house, which was really rewarding. We had countless picnics, dinners. We adopted a guy that had just gotten out of prison, helped him with money and clothes and transportation and different things, try to get him going, get back on life. There was a fellow in our group that struggled with alcoholism, and eventually it got him into problems, and he ended up going to prison for a year, for 11 months. And he had a wife and 2 kids and a house and a mortgage, and she was concerned and we were concerned how that was all going to play out. So the rest of us in the group paid the mortgage for 11 months so that they did move their house. And when he got out, he got a job and got back on his feet, and so that was a real rewarding time for us. And that's kind of what small group life group means to me. Oftentimes people that come to this church have been hurt by the church, and they're a little nervous about letting people into their life too much for fear that people are going to get on the pantry patrol and see what they're eating, or how they're dressing, or things like that. And we had a girl that joined early on in one of the groups, and she was just like just nervous as a hen. You could tell she was just so anxious at our first meeting, and then during the course of the meeting she calmed down, and after a while she said, "Is this it? Is this what we do?" And it's like, yeah, we read the Bible, we pray together, we love on each other. It's pretty basic. And I think there's a lot of people that have that fear that we're supposed to present a certain persona when we come to church, which may not be totally who we are. If you're a person in that situation, you will find people that love you and care about you, that will not judge you, that will encourage you to walk the walk and fight the fight. None of us are perfect. It's not about being perfect. But if you want a Christian family, we don't get to choose the family we're born into, but we do have a choice sometimes of our Christian family. And surely you can find a group in this church with all the groups that we have going. If you can't find a group that you fit into, then start one. There's so much training, there's so much that the leaders of Life Group are doing to make it fail-safe that you will succeed as a Life Group leader here. If you're experiencing a feeling that maybe this is something you should do, you need to recognize that as the Spirit of God working on your heart. He wants to have a deeper relationship with you than you want to have with him. He loves you without measure. And life groups is such an excellent way to experience the presence of God more fully and to be able to love one another like he loved us.